Good morning and welcome to the start of another day's play. The players have made it to the middle now, and up in his seat in the commentary box is Richie Benno.
There should be some runs here. The fielder's appeal, but he was quite comfortably home. It's a good call from Donny. There's the umpire signal, no ball. There'll be runs here. He was struggling there, but somehow he's got away with it. That's 2 more runs on the board. Pushed into the gap. He looked as if he was home to me.
Well, the middle order really imposed themselves on the match in the first innings.
Play it away with comfort. Hit straight to a fielder. Well, that's found the gap in the field. Fielded by the man out long on. A hopeful shout, and the batsman was easily in. The batsmen changed their mind. Hit straight to a fielder. No need for him to play at those. 4 wides to Queensland.
Oh no, that's 4 wides.
Flicked off his legs. There's just one there. Well, that's off the batsman's pads. Ouch, that must have hurt. He's worked that into the gap. The sweeper picks up. Stopped in the covers. Donny waiting at the striker's end. Glance down to fine leg. He's not a good judge of a run, is he? Donny facing. I think he was easily back in the crease there. Donny will be eyeing his century now. That was a no ball by Morris. He's got it into the gap. There's the umpire signal. No ball. Oh, that's close. Donny facing. I think he'll be okay. It'll sting a bit though. It's straight to a fielder. It's straight to a fielder. Donny waiting at the striker's end. He looked as if he was home to me. Donny sending him back. Just shoulders arms to that one. Wide ball signalled by the umpire. A hopeful shout, and the batsman was easily in. They've turned that into two. That's good running. That was a no ball by Morris. That won't please the wicketkeeper. Turned off his hips. There's just one there. Umpire is signalling byes. steered expertly into the gap. The fielder's appeal, but he was quite comfortably home. Donny has said no to another run. Got him, yes, he's out. That flew off the edge, but he managed to get a hand to it, and it stuck. Stopped in the covers. Donny waiting at the striker's end. No shot played to that one. That's been given as a wide. It's straight to a fielder. It's straight to a fielder. A hopeful shout, and the batsman was easily in. It's straight to a fielder. He's struggling to get back here. Well, that's the red light. He's out. There should be some runs here. They've turned that into 2. That's good running.
And now the confidence is seeping through. He dispatched that with, well, with ease and grace.
There'll be runs here. Fielded by the man out long on. It's straight to a fielder. I think he was easily back in the crease there. That takes him into double figures.
It's a good plan, this, by the batsman. You can sense that they want to run the fielders ragged. Such pressure and mistakes will come.
Play it away with comfort. That's 2 more runs on the board.
That was not good enough, given where we are in this match. That is too expensive to retain any control over things.
That's racing away to the boundary.
Great shot. Great shot. It just rocketed to the boundary.
It's straight to a fielder. Four byes to be added to the total.
You cannot afford to give the batting team gifts like that. 4 byes. Oh, he's unlucky there. That was a beauty.
And that's out. Caught by Morris.
He got into a great position to take that catch.
A hopeful shout, and the batsman was easily in. Just one run. Doesn't need to play it, those. 4 wides to Queensland.
Oh, that's wild. Never mind wide, it's wild. The keeper didn't have a prayer.
A little too wide to make him play there. Wide ball signalled by the umpire.
Yeah, that's a lovely example of the cover drive. I think the key is that the feet are in the right place, the hands have absolute control of the bat, and the follow-through, it's majestic.
Comfortably held by Duminy.
Loose, too loose a stroke for a good player. Oh, he'll kick himself.
Berman is the next batsman in. Hit straight to a fielder. There's just one there. He was struggling there, but somehow he's got away with it. Hit straight to a fielder. Batsman will have to be more careful now, having got away with that. Oh, that could be a very painful blow. He's worked that into the gap. He's not a good judge of a run, is he? He's got it into the gap. Just one run. Oh, that could be a very painful blow. That's edged and out. It's not at all easy to pick the ball out against the crowd, but he saw that early and had no...
Hello again, and the players and the umpires are making...
And the end of the over. We're about to see a change in the bowling. He'll be aiming for that rough patch. He'll be trying to bowl into the rough. Turn down to fine leg. Umpire's signalling that as leg byes. He'll be trying to pitch the ball into the rough. Well, that's found the gap in the field. Fielded by the man out long on. There's just one there. Coley is going to be aiming for that rough patch. Hit straight to a fielder. Yuvraj Singh is going to try over the wicket. He'll be aiming for that rough patch. Ouch, that must have hurt. He'll be trying to bowl into the rough. He'll be trying to pitch the ball into the rough. Ouch, that must have hurt. You'd be aiming for that rough patch. And we have a change of bowling. Queensland, you'll be trying to pitch the ball into the rough. You'll be trying to bowl into the rough. There's the umpire signal, no ball. You'll be aiming for that rough patch. You'll be aiming for that rough stuff. Steered expertly into the gap. Just one run. You'll be aiming for that rough patch. You'll be trying to pitch the ball into the rough. You'll be trying to pitch the ball into the rough. You'll be trying to pitch the ball into the rough. That one will have ruffled his feathers. Well, he'll be aiming for that rough stuff. Ouch, that must have hurt. Well, he'll be aiming for that rough stuff. What a superb catch that is.
Well taken, well taken. You know, he never looked like missing it.
Yuvraj Singh is going to try over the wicket. Well, he'll be aiming for that rough stuff. Well, he'll be aiming for that rough stuff. Well, he'll be aiming for that rough stuff. Hit straight to a fielder. He'll be aiming for that rough patch. He'll be trying to pitch the ball into the rough. He'll be aiming for that rough patch. I think he'll be okay. It'll sting a little though. Stopped in the covers. And the end of the over. He'll be aiming for that rough patch. He'll be aiming for that rough patch. Played into the gap. He'll be aiming for that rough patch. He'll be aiming for that rough patch.
Yeah, nicely done, nicely played. The leg glances, well, it's a stroke of touch and feel, and that was a perfect example of it. There'll be bruises to show after this encounter, plenty of them.
You'll be aiming for that rough patch. You'll be aiming for that rough patch. Berman is switching to round the wicket. Hit straight to a fielder. And we have a change of bowling. Queensland have made an adjustment to their field. That must have hurt. He looks to be in a little bit of trouble out there. I'm not sure if he'll be able to continue. He looks to be in some pain. Yuvraj Singh is coming around the wicket. Well, he'll be aiming for that rough stuff.
Now the bowler's giving him a hard time out there. That will have hurt. He won't want to show that it's hurt, but you sense the momentum changing.
He smashed that a long way.
Great strike. Great strike. 6 from the moment he hit it.
Oh, that could be a very painful blow. Yuvraj Singh is going to try over the wicket. He'll be trying to bowl into the rough. Hit straight to a fielder. We're about to see a change in the bowling. Kohli has made a change to the field.
It's pretty tough for the bowlers on a pitch like this. There doesn't seem to be any margin for error.
He'll be trying to bowl into the rough.
Well, he hardly seemed to hit it, and it's 6.
He'll be trying to pitch the ball into the rough. He'll be aiming for that rough patch. Well, he looks as if he might be hurt. Super stuff, that. Oh, what a catch.
Now have a look at this again. That is a good example of how to take a catch.
He'll be trying to bowl into the rough. Oh, that's gone a long way.
Never mind the fielder. The bloke in row 10's got the best chance of catching that.
And we have a change of bowling. Well, he'll be aiming for that rough stuff. He'll be aiming for that rough patch. He'll be aiming for that rough patch. I think he'll be okay. It'll sting a bit though. Kohli has made a slight change to the field. He's worked that into the gap. That looked really nasty. I'll be surprised if we see him again in this innings. Stopped in the covers.
A great stroke. My goodness, this guy can play. What a pleasure to watch him, too.
Amir is now on strike. Hit straight to a fielder. Well, he'll be aiming for that rough stuff. Hit straight to a fielder. And 6.
That is massive.
He'll be aiming for that rough patch. Oh, well taken. That's brilliant.
Loose, too loose a stroke for a good player. Oh, he'll kick himself.
Stein is the new batsman. He'll be trying to pitch the ball into the rough. Well, he'll be aiming for that rough stuff. He'll be trying to pitch the ball into the rough. He'll be trying to pitch the ball into the rough. Hit straight to a fielder. Well, he'll be aiming for that rough stuff.
What can I say about that shot? He does look in good touch today.
Kohli has changed his field slightly. Play it away with comfort.
That's ideal. A perfect example of how to play that shot, and he deserved 4 for it.
Well, he'll be aiming for that rough stuff.
That's a good one. Well timed and 4. Beautifully placed. Goodness, he's in good nick.
The crowd were brought to their feet by that shot. Well, he'll be aiming for that rough stuff. He'll be trying to bowl into the rough. Well, he'll be aiming for that rough stuff. That one will have ruffled his feathers.
Well, they've managed to win on first innings in this match, so they won't walk away empty-handed in terms of the competition points. But, you know, the match just seemed to get away from both teams at various stages during it, and an outright result never really looked likely. It's goodbye from Richie and from me, Mark Nicholas. We bid you farewell and hope you'll join us in the future.